Hey traders, what's up? To watch this video here for Monday, December 6th, showing you the SPY from Friday. We had a red day after gapping up. We did close below Thursday's close, but above Thursday's open. So, it was, let's go to 5-minute candles real quick. It was pretty much a sell-off from the open, a little bounce, but really most of it a downtrend all day with a little bit of a perk near the very end of the day. So we're definitely seeing more weakness than we have in a while. The range on the SPY, the daily candles, you'll notice are bigger than most candles over the last couple months. And you could say over the last 5 months, really, with a few exceptions where you had some size here. And the size usually comes after a sell-off or at the turns. But look at what it does in between. Just tiny range. So we are getting more volume and more range. And as I always do, I will be looking at the stocks I'm getting ready to talk about on an intraday basis for A+ setups that we teach in our trading course, for A+ setups, and then I will take the trades as we teach and manage them as we teach. So the overall market, while I always start every video with what the SPY looks like, it doesn't matter that much to me. It's not uncommon for the Dow to lose 300 or 400 points, and I've had a great day, and I only go long, right? And I don't even realize that the market was down that much. So when you don't hold overnight and you focus on A+ intraday setups, kind of starting with some daily charts that are interesting, to me, it's the best way to get a good night's sleep every night. And people picture day trading as stressful, and it is during the day, especially if you screw up and start averaging down and start breaking your own rules, right? But for the most part, to me, it's almost stress-free because I've got a process in place that I follow, and anything can happen overnight and I'll be completely unaffected, right? Because I'm in cash every night. So anyway, what are we watching for Monday? CVFI, which is that, I guess, SPAC acquisition company that's merging with Rumble, the video platform, sort of like YouTube. And it IPO'd, or I guess the announcement was Thursday, and it opened up here near 14, just sold off all day. Had a pretty good intraday bounce. So really the only relevant candles here are the last 2 days, and a pretty strong bounce. And I did call a couple pullback ideas in the afternoon because I didn't do much all day. I didn't trade for hours on Friday. And I did take a couple pullback trades that I called in chat in this one. Just glancing, I had a feeling this might run in after hours. I did tell everyone, if you were there, that this could be one, that might be an after hours mover as well. I didn't hang out for after hours, but looking at my charts now, looks like it closed the after hours session at 1334. So definitely one to watch. I want to say on Monday, but really one to watch all week. All right. IOBT, just relative strength on an ugly day, even though it closed well off of its highs. I want to keep an eye on that one. Z is Zillow, which maybe put in a bottom last week because it chopped around here for a while and then had a nice volume spike on Friday and a pretty strong close too. And interesting, back in February, this was trading over 200 bucks and now it's in the 60s. I think they made some bad decisions on trying to flip homes as a big company, and I don't think it worked out too well. So we'll see what happens, but Zillow may have bottomed, letter Z. We're going to keep an eye on that one. AI, had this on bounce watch. I didn't trade it on Friday, but it does kind of a narrow range on Friday and went out near its highs. So maybe the bounce and big volume on Thursday. So maybe it's up from here. We'll certainly see if it gives an A+ setup on Monday. CPIX gapped up. This would have been what, Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. And popped, but then gapped down the next day. Sold off, gapped down the next day and ran, and then gapped down on Friday, but had a strong day. So this one is certainly finding some strength on these gaps down. An interesting chart, so I want to keep our eyes on that one. MTTR certainly was a strong stock about a week ago. Now you got 3 nasty days down. Took out the 20-day. I don't have any number that I like here, but certainly worth watching for a bounce on Monday. SOPA. Again, this one IPO'd and in 2 days ran from like 15 to over 75, and now it's sitting here just getting beaten senseless down here under $7. So I've been watching it for a bounce, traded it a couple days ago. I'm going to keep it on the bounce play watch list. AERC sort of similar. It was almost 120 bucks a few sessions ago. And again, I'm not suggesting that it should have been, but anyway you slice it, it's fallen from 117 down to 14 bucks in 1, 2, 3, 4 sessions. So this does go on Bounce Watch and gave us a nice trade on Thursday. So I'm putting it right back on Bounce Watch. KR is Kroger. Gap up, I think, on earnings on Thursday, and then kind of put him in a quiet inside day on Friday. We're looking for a third day play there. CSIQ, I'm just looking for some short-term oversold stuff into support. This is a solar play, and you do have like 4 days down in a row, almost getting that downside shape, and has some support at the $32 area back here in August, back here in October. So a flush of 32 might be worth watching for an intraday reversal. GOOS, another ugly chart, but it's fallen for like 2 weeks straight, maybe even more than that, down into an area that it's bounced off of a couple times. So that one goes on watch. And then lastly, SG, which recently IPO'd on IPO day, went over 56, and a couple weeks later, it's down here under 25. So that one goes on bounce watch as well. I'm done babbling. I'll see you all in the chat room in the morning.